Guys, it's Bella Vamp. This is my friend Belle and my other friend Katie, and I'm just going to be doing a follow along yoga video with them, and we'll see how much they know about yoga.
Yeah, I think I have a pretty good knowledge.
Yeah, I think you do.
I don't, but
we're going to try it. We're going to help you.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to start with standing at the back of your mat, and I just want to see how we can touch our toes, like how far can we go, just nice and slow. Perfect. Maybe pedal it out. Yeah, popping. You can teach us popping. Yeah. Alright, a few more seconds of that, and then let it go. Alright, so now I want you to walk your hands to the top of your mat. Nice and slow. And just hold a plank here. Nice plank. Hook your butt in. Perfect. Now you're going to send your hips back into a downward facing dog. And continue to pedal out. Hips nice and open. Calves loose. Now you're going to take your right leg and take it to the sky. Get a nice bend at the knee. Then you're going to thread that leg through into pigeon pose. Just sit into that. Really let it sink. Nice hip opening exercise. Breathe through. Nice. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, you can always lean down into that stretch and get a nice glute stretch as well. Just breathe into that feeling in your body. You're gonna work ourselves back up. Then you might want to tuck your back toes and go back into the plank. And then you're gonna send your hips back to that downward facing dog. Perfect. And pedal it out again. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. So kick that left leg up into the air, nice and proud. Do a nice bend, awesome. And you're gonna thread the left leg through. Do a nice pigeon pose on that. You feel a lot of tension here if you're tightening your hips. It's always a great stretch, especially in the afternoons after work or early in the morning. Again, I don't want to leave you there hanging too long. Take those back toes and send it back into downward facing dog. And then you're going to walk your hands back into a standing position. Alright. And then rise, sweep your hands over your head and back to your heart. And one more of those. And exhale. Right. We're going to come to the top of our mat here and spin around, face pull. And we're going to take our right leg and plant it out the top of the mat here. We're going to go to my and see how long you can hold this, because this is challenging. Nice quadriceps tension here. And stretching the hip as well. Alright. So you're going to want to straighten that front leg, keep your back leg straight, and plant both hands on your mat if you can, and nose to knee. Going to do crazy hamstring stretch here. I'm sure you can feel it. Awesome. Back up into that warrior one. Right. As you go big leap back. Awesome. And we're just going to switch sides. So left leg in front of your mat. Nice spin in the knee. As low as you can get before it gets a little too painful or hard to keep. Now hold it. And we're going to straighten that front leg and the back leg. And sweep your arms down. Finish. Called triangle pose. You might notice that this side is a bit more tight than your right side. And bend again, back into the warrior one. Good. Top of the mat, leap, focus. Nice. Over the head. And the heart. Alright. That was a great, quick little stretch session. This in the morning or the afternoon with your pals or by yourself or your husband. And get nice and loose before you start the day or before you hit bed. So thank you so much for watching, y'all. Bye.